Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now today we got something special. No, another compilation of videos. It's supposed to be scary on the internet. We're gonna go ahead and get to them. I have no idea what we're gonna see. We're gonna see ghosts for sure, but would they be dark shadowy figures? Would they be apparitions? Would they be looking like, you know what I'm saying? Would they be looking like they translucent? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see though. We're gonna see what it is. Would it be doors closing and objects flying? I don't know. I don't know, man. We finna go ahead and get into it. And right before we get into it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. With that being said, let's get it.
Abandoned house. The house used to belong to a happily wed couple who were known as the Evinrudes. But then one night, something very tragic happened to the couple. Mr. and Mrs. Evinrude were relaxing at home when out of nowhere, an intruder breaks in and kills them both. The couple's family was devastated upon hearing about this. They decided to not sell the house out of respect for the couple. But after a while, they decided to rent out the property. However, renters complained of strange occurrences, some of which are just creepy. From drastic temperature changes to seeing shadow-like figures standing outside their window, renters had enough reason to leave the place. The house has been abandoned ever since. That is until Rochelle goes inside and begins to record. She hopes to capture footage of the strange occurrences reported by tenants. But little does she know that something very unsettling would be caught on camera. This is what she caught.
Welcome to Wix Harmony. Take the speed of AI and pixel level control.
Rochelle continues to explore, but something downright creepy is caught on camera without her noticing. Be sure to pay close attention or you'll miss it.
Now that was clearly a hand. You looked like the hand of a shadowy figure. Now what's so surprising about that? Once again, it's daylight outside. So yeah, man, it's arresting. And then they said that the two old couple, the couple, which they was elderly, that they died in there. And where the crunch started happening, they said they were seeing shadows standing outside of the window like they was looking into the house. And then they said, I forgot, they said that something else was happening too though. But with that being said, it's starting to look like trauma plays a huge part in people's souls being tied down here, man. And that might not just be the only thing. That might just be one of the things that can get people souls to be tied down here. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and it seems as if it could be just trauma. Could be one of the things that could get people souls trapped down here on Earth, and especially like just in the area that they died in. And it could be other things that can get people so trapped on Earth too. But with that being said, it could be something different. It could be something completely different, but the same. That could just be demon. It could just the spirit. I mean, the stuff that's around it could just be demons that's around it. You know what I'm saying? That might not even be the spirits of the elderly. That might just be demons. Like somebody died there dramatically. The two elderly people, they souls went wherever, you know what I'm saying, however they live their life, and, you know, wherever they go, it might be eternal peace or it might be somewhere else. And depending on how the two elder people die, maybe that like somewhat open some type of portal or a different realm that the shadowy figures can come in and get into. And maybe that's what we looking at. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to really find out, to really tell for a fact if you know what I'm saying, if that's going to happen. So yeah, with that being said, one of my eyes right now, I know the camera's zoomed in on my face. One of my eyes, I'm gonna say, is this one. One of my eyes is red. My allergies is messing up, and my allergies is messing me up, man. Sneezing and rubbing my eyes. I'm a little bit better with not rubbing my eyes now, especially when I'm older. Cause then it get to itching and itching and itching, and I had to go get some eye drops. So yeah, but with that being said, though, we finna go ahead and get into it. Let's see if they got anything else to put into this clip, and if not, yeah, man.
Pans the camera to the door. A silhouette of what appears to be a hand can be seen in the corner. It is only seen for about a second before quickly disappearing behind the doorway. Rochelle walks over to where the hand was spotted, but when she gets there, the space is empty. Now that's creepy. Now what's even more unsettling about this is the fact that the hand appears at the spot where Miss Evinrude had been found dead. Could it be that Miss Evinrude's apparition was caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? Perhaps this might have been a squatter who was spying on Rochelle, but given that the space where they were seen is cornered with no exit, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured. One thing's for sure though, Rochelle doesn't plan on coming back to this place, as what was seen on footage has left her spooked. This next video was posted on YouTube in 2010. However, the channel on which the video was uploaded has been deleted for unknown reasons. The video shows footage of an 8mm film. Now at first glance, the footage appears to be normal, but there's actually something very odd about this clip. The person who uploaded the video states that his dad had found this footage in his garage. His father states that his dad had shot this video at a secluded forest during a family trip. It was shot 40 years ago, and it was just recently that he noticed something strange in the footage. According to him, an old lady appears in the background. Yet, he is certain that no one was there at the time of this recording. After all, the video was taken in a secluded forest with no one else around. Take a look at this clip and see what you think.
This could be another example of the same thing that I keep on saying in different videos, but the camera lay is picking up something that the naked eye couldn't see. And now he was a little boy, so now maybe his memory could be like fuzzy or like false or what the man, this and that. But from what I've seen though, if he's right, and some people do, you know what I'm saying, but some people got great memory. So if he's right and there is nobody else in that forest, then this is another example of the camera lens picking up something that the naked eye can't see, man. A spirit. Now it don't look like a ghost. It don't look like a shadowy figure. It don't look like an apparition. That looks like just a regular person standing right there though. So it ain't no telling. But this is good footage though. If that is a ghost, now if it's just an old lady standing there, you know, then it is what it is.
In the background, there appears to be someone standing not too far from the family. They seem to be observing the family while standing completely still, which makes them come off even more creepy. Because of this, the father thinks that a ghost was caught on camera instead of a person. But of course, it's not certain if that's the case. Until we know what exactly was caught on camera, the footage remains a mystery. Had a ghost been caught on tape? Or was something else caught instead? The following video doesn't have much info, but like with most videos, this one speaks for itself. The video starts off with two employees who appear to be working late at night. One of them, who's named Curtis, states that the building at which they work is haunted. Lots of strange occurrences have taken place inside this building, but it's the second floor where most activity occurs. As Curtis talks to his coworker, a strange noise is heard on the second floor. Knowing that one of them would eventually have to check out the noise, Curtis volunteers to go upstairs. But as soon as he arrives, he seems to regret the fact that he chose to go alone. It isn't clear why Curtis brought a camera with him, but it might be that he wanted to capture footage of something paranormal, considering that the building is said to be haunted.
That's exactly why he brought the camera. He brought the camera because he wanted to catch something. He wanted to see if he could catch anything that's on it. I mean, it makes sense. If Curtis is the one telling people that, like, yo, the building is haunted, then of course that's the reason why he brought the camera.
One by one nelo kagul kan no nu one kaway haino ka mga tabani ho kan no.
Okay, as you can see, I was wrong. They said I was right, but I was wrong. They said Curtis was the one telling people that the video was haunted, but Curtis was the second one to come down. I mean, whoever that was, unless I'm getting them mixed up. But I could have sworn in the beginning they said Curtis was the dude that had on the orange hoodie. And as you can see, the orange hoodie was a second dude who came down running. He heard the footsteps, and that's when the camera turned. When the camera panned to the left, that's when you seen the dark shadowy figure. So it's all cool. But yeah, man. As you can see, they was right. They was right. It's haunted. Now, why is it haunted? Whose spirit is it at? Whose spirit is that? Is it a human spirit or is it a demon? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't get to find out. You don't get to go that far. So with that being said, man, let's continue.
It appears that Curtis has caught someone or something hiding inside one of the rooms. It wasn't until later that he noticed the dark figure when looking back at the footage. What makes this even more creepy is that whatever this was had vanished before Curtis walked inside to check the room. Just like viewers, Curtis has no idea as to who or what this could have been. Now, this wasn't the only thing that was caught on camera. Curtis had caught something else without even noticing. Early in the video, as he passes by a door, there appears to be another figure hiding from Curtis. Could this have been the same figure from before? Or was it just a piece of furniture? It's unclear as to what this might have been, but because this place is believed to be haunted, it might be something else. But of course, feel free to share what you think. What exactly had Curtis caught on camera? If you caught something creepy on camera, over. Maria Flores had posted the following video and states that the footage isn't hers, but rather someone else's. According to her, someone had sent her the video with very little information. Now, the video itself is pretty creepy. The person who sent it states that their sister-in-law was recording a video at a carnival in Africa. However, something very strange was caught on camera by the sister-in-law who shot this. It wasn't until later that she noticed what she had caught. Pay very close attention to this one, or you'll miss it. In the background, among the crowd, a faint image of what appears to be an apparition is caught on camera. As you can imagine, the sister-in-law who shot this must have been left disturbed upon seeing this. But if there's one thing she's sure of, It's that this video still keeps her up at night. The following video was shot by Sierra Rose, who had paid a visit to an abandoned asylum. According to her, there was an overwhelming sensation of sadness and dread that she and her boyfriend felt while exploring the place. She also adds that they felt an intense energy surrounding them. The footage shot by Sierra might just prove that there was something there with them. This is what she caught.
Oh, I'm freaking out. You guys, You guys,
A shadow-like apparition is seen moving on camera. The figure moves from left to right before quickly disappearing. Sierra believes that a ghost was caught on camera. Viewers think so too, but as with most videos, it's not certain if that's the case. As always, I leave it to you to come up with your own conclusion on this footage. Rewatch the clip and see what you think. The following image was submitted by Tulsa Polk, who writes, "A really good friend of mine had sent me this photo, but I kinda wish they hadn't, because I can't stop thinking about it. The photo they sent me shows two friends who are posing in front of a camera. If you look really closely behind them, you will see the part of the picture that I can't stop thinking about. Here's the photo that was sent to Tulsa. As with most images, this one doesn't have much info, but it seems pretty obvious as to what's happening in the picture. However, I have no explanation for whatever this is. It's hard to make out what this is, but it seems that a bodiless head had been caught in the background. This might be due to pareidolia, but the more you look at it, the more it seems like an actual head. I don't know, but whatever this is, it's pretty creepy. If this isn't the stuff of nightmares, then I don't know what is."
With that being said, man, this was a decent video. That will do it for this one. I want to say the best video on here was the let's see. Was it the one when they was thought the second floor was on it? Or was it the first one? Yeah. So one of the best videos was either when the two elderly people died in that house, and you can see that the shadowy hand holding on to the corner right before it took off, or it's the one with when they was in that building, and you can see the shadowy figure, and there's like a couple currents of a shadowy figure. Whether it's the same one or not, I don't know. But one of the ones that was in that room when he smacked around and turned to check on the other dude coming down, either walking up to him or he was coming down the stairs. I'm not sure. And then as he's just still walking through, I guess, the second floor, you can see there was another shadowy figure above his left shoulder. And that was interesting too, man. So with that being said, we gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. See you on the next one. Peace.